Mga ate at mga kuya, good morning. Welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. Kahatid ko lang dun sa babaeng bugak sa eskwelahan. It's 8:43 in the morning. And meron akong gustong pakita sa inyo. Kita niyo yung bahay na yon? 118. That house right there. Meron po tayong storya dyan. So guys, meron akong minention dati sa mga videos ko. Kung bago po kayo, this is gonna be new, okay? Meron po akong isang malaking desisyon sa buhay ko, financial decision, na pinagsisisihan ko. But in retrospect, that needed to happen para po si Kuya Puto, yung utak lumaki, yung isip lumago. Ito po yung bahay na yan. Diyan po nag-umpisa. Ang ganda niya, di ba? It's a small house, mga 1,200 square feet. It's detached. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs. There's a fully finished basement, and there's 1.5 bathrooms. So yung main bathroom, complete with shower. Tapos merong half bathroom, toilet lang tsaka sink. Ano ba nangyari noong 1999? Alam niyo guys, noong 1999, doon ako nag-umpisa magtrabaho sa casino dito sa Brantford. Nakatira po ako dun sa bahay ng mom ko sa Oakville. And para po makapunta ako sa trabaho, I have to drive 45 minutes every single day, door to door. So as you can tell, napakahirap po nun. Dati bata pa po si Kuya Puto, I'm in my early 20s, so it's okay. Plus yung presyo po ng gas mura. So dati yata it was 45 or 35 cents a liter. So kaya po ng katawan ni Kuya Puto na mag-commute from Oakville to Brantford every day. Pero it got really tiring. So nangyari, ito pong bahay na to, tinignan ko. I actually looked at this house to purchase back in 1999. This house, believe it or not guys, was $86,000. Yes, $86,000 po yung bahay na yan. Maniwala kayo hindi. Ngayon, etong bahay na yan, okay, this usually sells for mga 700,000 dito sa Brantford, Ontario. That's the typical price of this house in this neighborhood. Ang laki ng diferensya, di ba? So, kukuwento ko sa inyo kung ano nangyari. Dahil alam niyo po, etong bahay na to, this is literally 4 minutes away from our old house. So, isipin nyo, 4 minutes away from our old house. And maybe 7 minutes away from our new house. So isipin nyo guys, sa tuwing uuwi ako mula trabaho dati, lagi kong napapasa ba itong house na to. It's a constant reminder of one of the biggest financial mistakes of my life. Tignan siya, ganda eh. Okay, kwentuhan tayo guys. So guys, like mag-drive tayo. Ito yung neighborhood ng bahay niya. It's a very nice neighborhood. This is considered North End Brantford. So marami mga bata dito. Dito po ako nagtira. Meron pong long story short, when I got the job dito sa Brantford Casino nung 1999, it was actually September 1999. Parang napagod po ako driving back and forth from my mom's house sa Oakville to come here to go to work. Dahil 45 minutes each way, diba? So yung pong isa kong kaibigan, dealer po siya, Vietnamese. Bumili po siya ng bahay. Eto, on the right hand side dito. Yes, bili po niya $80,000. So nagtira ako dun sa basement niya. Meron pong isang room doon. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, hey, you know what? I don't want to drive home to Oakville every day because it's very tiring. Kahit po yung gas mura, yung pong kotse ko dati, parang nasisira na dahil, medyo katandaan na, di ba? So sabi niya, okay, Mark, you know what? Just pay me $250. Okay, and you can stay with me. And para hindi ka na mag-drive araw-araw, di ba? So ayos. So at that time, yung pong lola ko buhay pa. Tapos nung umuwi ako one weekend nung day off ko, kinausap po ako ng lola ko. Sabi niya sa akin, Mark, are you happy with your new job? Sabi ko sa lola ko, sabi ko, Mama, tuwan-tuwa ako, I'm so happy. Plus the fact that I'm part of the management team. I mean, Jesus Christ, I was literally 20 years old. Basang sisiw pa. I'm wearing a suit. I'm part of the management team. And I tell people twice my age what to do. So bongga, di ba? Plus yung sweldo, medyo kalakihan at that time, right? It's actually considered a very solid salary. So tuwang-tuwa po yung lola ko. Sabi ko kay Mama, I really want to keep this job. I'm having a lot of fun and I think, I can make something with this. So sabi ko sa kanya, but may isang problema. Sabi niya sa akin, Mark, ano yun? Sabi ko, Ma, baka itirik ako ng kotse ko in the middle of the highway. Dahil yung kotse ko dati matanda na, right? So sabi niya, uutang ka na naman sa akin. Sabi ko, Ma, just help me this one time dahil, I really want to keep this job and I don't want the distance to be, the reason why I end up quitting or looking for a different one, right? Yung mama ko, loves po ako nun. Kaming dalawa nung Kuya Linden ko, my older cousin. Dahil kami yung, we were the first 2 boy grandkids. And Mama, she loved her 2 boy grandkids, right? And we were the first 2 that came out. So, long story short, sabi ni Mama sa akin, magkano kailangan mo? So, we drove to the bank. Dati po wala pang wala pang Interact e-transfer. Kailangan if you need wala pang bank card dati. Meron kayong passbook. And we had to go, I had to go drive her to TD Canada Trust. Okay? Kasama yung passbook niya. And then we went inside. And she took out $20,000 in cash. Yes, $20,000 in cash, and she gave it to me. So I can buy a brand new car. Yes, guys. Ganun kabait ang lola ko sa akin. That's why I love her so much. Rest in peace, Mama. So sabi niya sa akin, okay, last na to ha. Make sure you get a good one. That way, I know safe ka when you drive from Oakville to Brantford every day para sa trabaho mo. Magpakabait ka na. Sabi ko, yes, Mama, thank you so much. I love you. So, I had $20,000 in an envelope, cash. And then I drove back up to Brantford dahil may pasok ako noon, right? So, yung 20,000, nilagay ko sa ilalim ng ng unan ko. So I had that for about 1 week dahil naghahanap ako ng kotse and I was working at the same time. So it's hard to find time to look for a car back then. Hindi katulad ngayon, you just go Kijiji, you just go the internet, and you can find whatever you want. Back then it's different. You have to buy Auto Trader magazines and figure out where they sell it, right? So it's a different time. So I had the $20,000 in an envelope underneath my pillow on my bed dun sa nirerentahan kong room sa kaibigan ko sa bahay niya sa Brantford, yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. So one weekend hindi ako umuwi sa Oakville, hindi ako umuwi sa bahay namin because I was tired. So I just stayed in Brantford dun sa nirerentahan kong bahay, right? Nirerentahan kong room sa bahay ng kaibigan ko, and he had a barbecue. 4 yata kami. And then for some reason, yung usapan naging it's about housing in Brantford, about how cheap the houses are. Doon ko nalaman, sinabi niya sa akin, yung bahay na tinitira namin ngayon, he only bought it for $80,000. And he goes, you know what, it's worth it dahil taga Toronto siya. And he was doing the same thing, you know, he didn't want to commute, so he ended up just buying a house. And dati, isipin nyo, $80,000 for a detached house? I mean, that's unheard of. So, naisip ko, hey, I have $20,000 in an envelope underneath my pillow in the basement downstairs dun sa room na nirerentahan ko sa kanya. What if, just what if, instead na bumili ako ng kotse, bumili ako ng bahay. I'm not lying, guys. Naisip ko talaga yon. By the way, before I continue the story, Brantford Medical Center, nandyan si Mrs. ngayon. She's getting some blood work done. Kaya nandito tayo ngayon because we're gonna be in wait mode. Buwis itong facility na to because, you know, you have to pay for parking. And I hate paying for parking. So, tatambay na lang tayo dito. Dito tayo tatambay, guys. Yan. Okay, let's continue the story. So yeah, we were having a barbecue and we were talking about how cheap the houses in Brantford were. By the way, guys, we're using our GoPro for the first time, I think. Yeah. Isipin nyo, nagka-GoPro si Kuya Puto dahil sa YouTube. You know, thank you YouTube, and thank you for constantly subscribing and hindi nyo iniiwanan yung channel ni Kuya Puto. Thank you for the loyalty, thank you for the support, guys. Ito, setup natin yan. Handali lang, setup natin yan. Ayan. So, where was I? We were having a barbecue, di ba? And nag-uusap kami about real estate. So sabi ng kaibigan ko, Mark, you know, there's a house that has a for sale sign just around the block from here. Ano nun, Sabado? Yes, Sabado. Do you want to go take a look at it? Sabi niya. So, I'm like, yeah, sure. So, kumain kami. And then we walked to that house. Yung pinakita ko sa inyo at the beginning of this video. And they had an open house nung araw na yon. Pumasok kami. Nandun yung real estate agent. Showing off the house, right? So, I looked. Man, this is good. It's very nice. It's very clean. Like I mean, nag-iisa lang naman ako, di ba? I mean, for me, to have a house like that at 20 years old, that's pretty amazing. It's a lot of space kung ako lang, di ba? Plus, pwede kong parentahan yung mga room. So, man, I don't know. For a brief second, naisip ko yung possibility. Magandang plano ba to? I don't know. Am I ready to move out on my own and, you know, take on such a commitment? Like, bahay? Ready na ba ako dun? So, nag-isip po ako. Not gonna lie, nasan ba yung mga kaibigan ko? Nasa Toronto. Nasan ba yung pamilya ko? Nasa GTA, Greater Toronto Area, Oakville. Nasan ba yung nightlife? Nasa Toronto. Nasan ba yung mga restaurants na gusto kong puntahan, mga nightclubs na gusto kong puntahan? Tandaan nyo, I was 20 years old, right? Nasa Toronto. Ano ba nandito sa Brantford back in 1999? Wala. As in wala. As in wala pang ang highway, guys. The highway was not even built. Okay, the 403 segment that connects Brantford to Hamilton, Toronto, and all of those beautiful places, it was not even built yet. Okay, you had to take side roads, back roads to get to here. So I was weighing my options, right? Like, is Kuya Puto ready to make such a commitment? And dati, is Kuya Puto, mahilig ako sa chicks. Lahat ng mga girlfriends ko nandun sa Toronto. Okay, girlfriends with an S, okay? Am I ready to give that up for work? No, am I ready to make that sacrifice for work? I decided against it. I did. I really decided against it. Because, you know, bata si Kuya Puto dati, and yeah, I don't want to give up all of that. I mean, it was okay for me to just drive, work here, come back to like Oakville, Greater Toronto Area, and have all of those amenities and all of those conveniences and all of my friends available to me. Yes. So long story short, I took the $20,000 that my grandmother gave me, and I bought a black Acura Integra. Beautiful car. Beautiful, beautiful car. So, long story short, guys, in retrospect, I was in my early 20s then. I'm 47 years old now. And I ended up staying in Brantford all these years. It was one of the worst financial decisions I have ever made, because the 20-year-old Kuya Puto did not want to make that sacrifice to leave his comfort zone. And that, guys, cost me several hundreds of thousands of dollars. Totoo yan. Isipin nyo, I could have bought that house for $80,000 back then. I had $20,000 that my grandmother gave me. So really, all I had to finance was $60,000. And at that time sa casino, matagal na to, okay? I'll share you my salary. I got hired for $55,000 a year back in 1999 as part of the management team sa Brantford Casino. So I was more than capable to service that debt. I was more than capable to afford that house. But what did Kuya Puto do? Because of inexperience, because of ignorance, because of youth, because of the fact that I did not want to leave my comfort zone and I did not want to make that sacrifice. It cost me several hundreds of thousands of dollars. And growth mindset. I had to wait a long time before gumising yung utak ko, when I could have had that opportunity for my utak to gising in my early 20s, but I chose not to. So why am I sharing this story to you guys? Because to me, every day when I come home to our house right now, I pass by that house that I showed you that I could have bought for $80,000, and it's a constant reminder of what could have been. But at the same time, guys, I also am a firm believer of fate. That needed to happen. That needed to serve as a lesson for me para maging malakas ako, para yung utak ko bumukas, right? I wouldn't be the person that I am now if that did not serve as a lesson to me and for me. But basically what I'm saying, guys, to all the people that are listening to this or watching this video, no risk, no reward. Okay, you have to sacrifice something to gain something. And don't make the same mistake as what Kuya Puto did. Okay, because opportunity, they don't knock twice, they only knock once. Okay, guys, pag meron oportunidad sa harapan ninyo, take advantage of it, because it will pay off at the end. You have to jump and take a risk. You really do. If you play safe all of your life, yeah, you might be able to live comfortable, pero progress is very slow. So, sana naman meron kayong natutunan dito kahit konti. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. This is Kuya Puto wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble, keep your hustle strong, and I hope Mrs. Mendoza can get out of that building right now so I can go home and go back to sleep because I'm tired. Bye for now.